It's Monday night. I dug around in the secret storage facility and found the radiator and the fan. Boy, I sure did a nice job with that, didn't I? Mounting it and all. And that fan's out of Taurus, I think. Or maybe it was a Thunderbird. Anyway. I got all the mounts figured out. I just got to put it in there. Seems like I need to order something to turn the fan on and off with, don't I? Anyway, so let me look into that. I've got that. But that's 185 degrees. I think that's too low. He needs to come on about 200, 210, something like that. And kick down is what I'm thinking. But I'm going to research that a little bit more and make sure I'm correct. Been my experience, if you put one on that kicks on at 185, the fan runs all the time. And unless of course you put a lower temp thermostat in it and your coolant system can keep it that low. But to keep things moisture burned out, I think it needs to run around 190, 192, thereabouts. Newer cars run hotter than that. Alright, I'm going to quit yakking. It's Monday night. It's too early to talk. Alright, it's Tuesday night. I've done a few projects outside. I done got hot and sweaty. I ordered up some stuff the other day, which includes these items. So I can wrap my wiring harness and some of that stuff to put on the firewall back there behind the turbo. Wrap those wires that people are complaining about dangling, just dangling. Well, I'm gonna tidy them up, you know, and protect them even, because this is a lot of work and I'd like to keep it right. And we might start thinning out some of this stuff I probably don't need, and all like that right there, and hook up a few other ones I do need, and I gotta figure out an air cleaner setup. There's lots to do here, and get the radiator in it. But let's see what I do here during the week. Got a long weekend coming up. I'm gonna put the big block in my dually and whatever else I can get done, which will get that lump of iron out of my garage. I don't know what I'm going to do with the one I take out of it though. Maybe I'll sell it. Alright. These parts I have already fabricated. Before you say I'm a hack on the paint job, that's how I was just burning up a little left than I can. It's not done. And I never did paint these mounts. The radiator sets in there. He's getting ready to see it. Well, I tried to stick it in there with the fan on, but she won't go. So I guess I gotta take the fan off, which is inconvenient, but what are you gonna do? Alright, the radiator's in it. It took me a minute to remember the details, one of which you gotta come up from the bottom. Anyways, I probably didn't need to take the fan off, but I did, so I guess we'll put it back on. But there it is. I was gonna roll on the creeper there and crawl underneath and bolt the thing back on, but where'd it go, dude? But it's been raining, and you know, since I ran over my other creeper, I use this one and it's wet. I'm gonna use that for an excuse to quit for the evening. Pitiful, pitiful. It's the way it is. Alright, it's Thursday night. I'm home from work. Wednesday I didn't do a lick out here because I had to fix the washing machine. Fix the washing machine. That's no fun. Anyway, I'm going to bolt this radiator the rest of the way up. Show you how it looks. Show you some other stuff. You okay there, pal?
Yeah.
That beef jerky a little too spicy?
No, I'm just
choking on the peanut M&M? Okay. So let's get after it. Tomorrow I'm going to do something I'm not really relishing the idea of, but it's got to be done. I'm going to put that 454 in my dually. Trouble is, dually's a little bit, you know, she's a large Marge. And I don't think it's going to fit in here all the way and be able to shut up the doors and work in comfort. And it's going to be hot. But I got it to do, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, enough about that. We'll subject ourselves to that tomorrow. Today, we're going to put this radiator in air-conditioned comfort. God bless the man or woman who thought up the air condition. Alright, a young man here not long ago became a teenager. And now he thinks he knows everything. He was just telling me, Dad, we should probably take a break on working on these cars for a little bit and fix the house. You can't drive a house, bud.
Yeah, you can't live in a car.
Yes, you can. I've done that. You got to have your priorities straight, son. Shop, cars, house comes last. Does the roof leak?
No.
I don't think it does.
But the carport's about to fall over.
Oh, yeah, well. Well, that protects the car. We better fix that.
Yeah.
Alright, let me show you what I done did. It's not as exciting as that DD Speed Shop feller what's giving away a 57 Chevy on his channel. Or Waylon Wire, who's tore apart a 65 Chevrolet 1-ton and tore apart a 30, I think it's 36 GMC truck, and he's melting the two together with a V12. But or as exciting as Stapleton 42 and his 9-something second Cadillac Escalade. But I did get my old mounts sorted out and finally remembered how to get them in. And the radiator is mounted solidly. And look, it's even got a warning here in French, I think. Ain't that French? I don't know. That's English, I know that much. Alright, now I gotta start sciencing out the hoses. I think that one goes in there no problem as soon as I unzip tie it from the steering stabilizer. This one here though, I'm gonna have to do some thinking on, but that's okay, I'm prepared.
No, Lacey, you don't want this stuff.
Watch her tip it over on you. Alright, here's a few things to ponder on, that I gotta ponder on. A, you can see here there's a little discrepancy of where that is and where that is. So, one thought I had was put a 90 right here and come out and over. But the trouble with that is you wouldn't be able to change the belt without taking loose the upper radiator hose. Another thing to ponder is I need a horn mounted somewhere. Now this is off that Cadillac I had a while back, 08 or something. CTS. I don't know, it's kind of newish, isn't it? I got a really cool one over here, but it don't seem to work. But maybe I could make it work. Got that. That one's cool. Alright, got that to ponder. Well, let me show you something else. This here is the fill, the reservoir, the radiator reservoir. And it goes like that. See, the hood latches right here. Is this starting to make sense now? The hood comes up. See there where I mess that up. There's videos of these screw ups. They're old, but they're there. So anyways, probably the thing to do is make a thing that comes over here and back down to the radiator. That way the fan belt could be changed without removing it. But anyways, I'm gonna ponder. I used to know a colonel named that. Colonel Ponder. Yeah, the more I think on it, the more I think the smartest thing to do would be to come up and over and down. And I think that's just 1 3/4 pipe, so I ought to be able to come up with something that I could mount to this that would be secure. Yeah. I'm missing a bracket that goes across there. I gotta figure out where that's at. You know, that's the trouble with waiting 5 years in between designing something. You gotta remember how you designed it. But it looks like I did a good job way back then. I'd only remember what I did or where I left the parts. Well, it's a little bit of a short vid, but I'm gonna have to ring the bell on this one because I gotta quit and do some other stuff, you know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, please. Pretty please. And thanks for subscribing and sharing and all that stuff. And we'll do some more, probably. Don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can buy a t-shirt or something like that. A hat. Support your local hack. Who the heck is Mr. Heavy Chevy? You can get stickers. And stuff like that. So, thanks, y'all. As Mr. Waylon Wire would say, appreciate ya.